Greetings, everybody. How are we all doing this beautiful Saturday? Where I am, it is currently 72 degrees and it is 12:43. And it is Mother's Day weekend, and I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And guys, let me tell you something. I was listening to Steve Harvey this morning, and he was talking about how some kids don't have a relationship with their mothers. One thing I always say is there is no handbook on parenting. There just isn't. There's no handbook. And I don't know the situation of, the trajectory of non-relationships with mother and children, because it's none of my business. None of my business. But it is my hope and prayer that any child that is listening to this, and if you don't have a relationship with your mom, especially if it's something so minor and minute, honey, make it right. Because let me tell you something. When mama is gone, she's gone. And you know how come I know that? Because my mama's gone, my grandmothers are gone, and I miss those days. I miss being able to pick up that phone when I'm having a bad day or I need to vent, to be able to talk to my mother. Now, was it always peachy keen with me and my mom? No, because just like it's not always peachy keen with me and my daughter or my son. But one thing I'm going to tell you, I as a mother, I didn't do everything right and I didn't do everything wrong. And as far as my daughter's concerned, she said I was a wonderful mom. I gave them everything, and I appreciate that. But as a mom myself, I know there are things that I could have done differently. But let me tell you something. I have apologized to my children to let them know in advance. I apologize for whatever I did or I didn't do. Now, that goes to say I'm not going to apologize anymore. I'm done. And I don't want to get to a point, and I hope it doesn't get to a point that if either one of my children, our grandchildren, are harboring some harsh feelings against me for something that they can't tell me that I did or didn't do, let me tell you something. I'm at an age where I got one foot in the ground and the other one dangling and hanging out, so it don't go to that second to get all the way in the grave. But life is short. And I've done what I thought was best for my children. I've done what I could for my children. And I'm going to tell you, to me, my kids had a really good life. I wasn't on drugs. I didn't drink. I didn't give them up. I didn't have somebody else raise them. And if I did, then that was a demon that I had to fight. And if I did give my children to someone else to raise, it's because I felt it would have been for the betterment of them. And again, like I said, I don't know what anybody else went through, I don't know. But if children, grandchildren, children's children, if you can find it in your heart, give your mother her flowers now. Like I said, and maybe sit down and talk to them. Because again, I don't know. And I'm not saying that every child has to forgive their mother, because again, I don't know. All I'm saying, if it was something that's so minor and not catastrophical, and y'all may have an argument because mama felt like it's time for you to get out the nest, I don't know. But whatever you do, if you find it in your heart this Mother's Day, come on, people, come on, give mama her flowers, because there's nothing like a mother's love. And who sang that song, The Temptations? I think it was The Temptations. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. I'm going to tell you, I always love my mama. She's always going to be my favorite girl. Because I'm going to tell you, me and my mama had some good, fun times together. Did we have disagreements? We sure did. Did she do things I didn't like? She sure did. Did I do things she didn't like? Mm-hmm. My daughter's a mother. Do she do things that her kids don't like? Mm-hmm. But it's nothing like a mother's love. And I have those days where I could be riding in the car and I can hear her favorite song and I tear up. Or I could have a bad day at work and I say, dang, I miss my mother. I wish that I could call my mom and talk to her about it. And this is not, I'm not trying to make it a sad video, because no. This is a video to tell you, to ask you, to plead with you. If you can make it right with your mama, your grandma, y'all, please do it. Because especially if you still have your mother, just tell her you love her. Just go up and give her a kiss. Just do that. Buy her a card. You know what I mean? And showing appreciation to your mother should be every day. And it doesn't always have to be monetary. It's just simply saying I love you. Because I'm going to tell you, my granddaughter tells me every day, every night, Grandma, I love you. And she'll tell her mother that. And you know what? That's more precious than any gold. But anyway, to the mothers out there, to the grandmothers, happy Mother's Day. And keep doing your best. And keep, like I tell myself, there's no handbook on parenting. We did the best we could. We did what we knew how to do with what we had. And happy Mother's Day again. You know what? As my bishop would say, God rest his soul, I love you and Jesus loves you too. Happy Mother's Day.